You gotta be joking, man. I didn't start the YouTube stream. All right, cool. That's fine. That's fine. You're probably so accurate with that. Like, so this color is ours. This is Abra Purple. Is one of the most responsive streamers, by the way. Unless I'm like super focused on coding, then it takes me a few minutes sometimes. But like, I'm here to hang out, all right? I'm here to hang out. Being serious, yeah. A lot of people are doing stuff, I guess. I don't know, man. By the way, oh, by the way, my robotic eye. What are you talking about, robotic guy? Hey guys, you want to have a sniff? You want to have a sniff? I'm staring into your soul. I'm staring into your soul. We are absolutely a sweaty. I'm not gonna finish that sentence, but like, I think you can know where this is going. I'm a bun, okay? I'm a bun. Twitch, don't ban me. I'm not a sweaty sack, please. I'm not a sweaty sack. I'm just a bun doing things, all right? I can't close my eyes. You like buns? Yes, I do. I like big buns, and again, I lie. You other brothers can't deny. All right. Boom. This guy's gonna be sour, bitter, savory. Sour, bitter, savory. What do you guys think a dinosaur would taste like? Do you think it'd be savory? Do you think it'd be sour? Do you think it'd be bitter? What does this guy look like he tastes like to you? Like, if you had to eat this. This guy would be savory. I mean, it's big dino meat, right? He's just a big cow, you know? I mean, then again, you have to realize, you just called the lizard savory. Have you eaten a lizard before? A new look? Hey. That's right. I forgot to start my stream earlier. I messed up. I messed up. I've been streaming 45 minutes and I just turned on the YouTube. What is bro looking at? Your soul. That's what I'm looking at. I'm ready to claim it. Don't you dare blink. You blink, I'm gonna take that thing from you. Don't you blink. Slightly gamey, right? Okay, I mean, like, I've tasted frog legs before. It was like gamey chicken. You seen some shit. I'm still looking at some shit right now. Imagine not having eyelids. Frog legs are like gamey shit. Exactly, yeah. That's it. That's frog leg. I've been to, like... You said it, but I was typing it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Because, like, I went to it was like a Chinese restaurant that was like skewers, and they served all different kinds of stuff, and one of them was frog legs, and I was like, guess I'll try it. It was gamey chicken. It was weird. It was like little tiny gamey chicken. Wait, what? I'm having a flashback to family consumer science when the teacher was talking about foreign foods and the kid proceeds to give us a deep dive on his love for squirrel testicles. Does he happen to be our the health guy? Does he happen to be related to RFK? Holy shit. That's an RFK thing. Health testicle. Healthy testicles. Alright. Maybe I should give this a drop chance. I think that's what we'll do. Let's do that. Drop chance. export var base drop chance. So how would this work? So let's imagine we have right. Let's think about this for a second. So if we destroy thingy, and then whoa, what happened to my dash? Oh, okay, there we go. Destroy thingy. Then let's say something has a well, we're only gonna pick one thing that can drop. So we could check available resources, available cards to drop. And then this will be like a list of like a 1%, 0.1%, 10%, something like this, right? How do we determine which one we're gonna drop? We can have like multiple of the same ones too, right? So they'll all have different percentages. So what's the goal of the game? It's kind of just to go through all the stages, and there'll be like different challenges, but it's like essentially it's a hidden object game, where you don't have to find all the hidden objects because you're gonna get helpers to do stuff for you. So, but then you collect cards too, like you collect helpers and their cards. But you have to catch them first, and they're kind of assholes to catch. Maybe what I'm thinking of is a weight system, right? Maybe what I'm thinking of is a weight system, right? So there would be a... Like, I wouldn't be working in percentages to drop, but like, everything will have a weight. But how do we make sure, like, we have multiple things that can drop? Give everything away and go through the entire added up value and have you trained right. So look at you. Look at you. You already know what you're doing. Have you done this before? I haven't done it before, but I could just imagine that there would be some kind of weight system. Okay. Yep, and adding them up would be the way to do it. Yeah, each one would have its own range, right? So that's what I'm kind of thinking. It'd be almost like a dictionary, right? So you would do like a random range with from 0 to whatever the max is, which you know, I don't know if I want there to also be a chance for a card not to drop or a helper not to drop, so I have to factor that in as well. So what I could do is subweights or rarities. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can just. I'm gonna see if this works. So I can first determine. So we'll say maybe base chance of there being 10% to drop something. Okay, so if we fall within the 10% chance that something drops, it triggers that we drop something. Something drops. Max percentage added up. Percentage added up. So between 0 and that. And then you would have and back with tacos. Show off. You gotta provide for the rest of the class now. Each rarity has weight, they add up to 100, then within the choices with weight. Yeah, adding up to 100 is a way to do it, I guess. But I don't know. Nah. Yeah, it doesn't have to add up to 100. It just needs to have like a maximum thing that adds up to. Bloom. Bada bloom bloom. Bada bloom boom. I'm trying to think if there's like let's say there's a 100% chance to drop something, and then like I can only do like maybe, I don't know, 10%, 10%. Add this up to 4. It's fine. We'll just bar enemies dictionary. Shroomba scene preload in Shroomba TSC. Wait, 70. Min room, max room, -1. Okay, so you're like randomly spawning enemies. And you're more likely to get a Shroomba because of the weights. Depending on if it meets the room requirements. Okay. Got it. I'm too scared to go procedural for dungeon generate. I mean, there are algorithms for it. You can just look up an algorithm, to be honest. And then just try to understand how it works. Or you can try to do one yourself, fail at it, and then look up an algorithm. If you do somehow succeed at it, that's even more impressive, to be honest. Okay. So if I give something a base drop chance. You've done it before, man. Oh, cheat. For another game? But rooms are small. Some are probably easier than others. It depends on like how much stuff you're working with, how much variability there is. Because you want to make sure that you don't block like exits and stuff too. Or don't block the player in. Wait, hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Okay, you added the stuff. Sweet. So the first thing I can focus on is like let me get this card stuff 3. Holy, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay, so we're using the new base, right? Card structure. Okay, card structure. I'll be dead ass. I barely leave comments. Yeah. I mean, like, it's fine. If your code is readable enough, then it's probably fine. The comments I have here are actually just for. This is for here that it pops up. That's the only reason I did these. I don't normally do it either, though. I just thought it'd be a nice little flavor to have in the editor. Probably something good to do for resources. So if you ever have to go back to a property and be like, wait, what was this part again? I mean, it might be obvious, but I don't know. You never know. You never know. It's time to eat dinner. All right. See you later. Thank you for popping in. You're on vacation in the States. Oh, shit. Well, enjoy your vacation. Boom, boom, boom. Ribbons. All right, we'll pull the card star in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy, that's a lot of assets. Did it not go in the folder? It didn't go in the folder. Beautiful. Oh, it did go in the folder. Okay. It just the one above it. Accidentally dragged to the wrong spot. Want you to send new ones? Nah, I got all the ones I need. It's fine. I can figure this out. You wish you're on vacation instead you have a 9-hour shift tomorrow? Jesus. That's insane. That is insane. I add a texture, right? Boom. Alright. This will be this one. So we can go up to the top and center, probably. Boom, 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 boom. Right, we changed like the whole, well, let me, hold on, let me stop. This is absolutely how we could do this though, but I need to look at the structure again. What was the thing that we made? Boo, 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 boo. All right, so let me get the new look. We're gonna have to redo this card a little bit. Okay, so we have the card frame. This one is the type at the top right. Let's go back to the picture actually. Where's this? Okay, card frame. Okay, there we go. Change type, or change rename. Accesses unique type. So these will change colors. I'm gonna start saving each type that's gonna change colors. Okay. Cool. And this one is the fun picture. I mean, do these need to be in here? Probably not. Is the margin container even doing anything? Or is it just hurting me? I think it's just hurting me. I'm gonna remove this margin container. Okay. This thing is just hurting me. Okay. Cool. And now we could just do this. There we go. So now we have the picture, visibility. Boom. Boom. I'm gonna use the Dex picture. Because this one I think is fit to do be the right size, I guess. Create a folder, buttons. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I did slightly scale it up inside the. I slightly scaled it up in Sprite. Uh-oh. I hear Junior screaming. Junior screaming. Boom. 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 Transform size. Let's reduce the size. Scale up. Okay. Just reduce. Fix all these settings. Then I do this up in the middle. There we go. So I mean, like, the picture is actually slightly smaller. Is that gonna be a problem? So it was like more towards the top. Hold on. I mean, you had the example too, Dex. Is your picture a little bit bigger in yours? My picture is a little smaller. Oh. Could you send me the picture you used for this one? Yeah, and I think the newer picture, because this one doesn't fit as well. Ba-da-dum-dum-dum. Cool, thank you. The next thing would be adding the label, the thingies. Okay, so hard frame. Boo. Bum bum bum. Okay. So this will be the. Why do I make a panel for this? I don't understand. Why do we make it a panel? Oh, I made it a panel because I didn't have an image, right? Texture rect. Okay. Well, now I have an image. It's so cool to be able to redo this thing. Feels so nice. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Do, 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 do. Color green. No. Purple. Purple. Holies. Keep aspect. Okay. Keep aspect. Fit width. No, don't fit the width. Tile. How? Why is this thing set to be humongous? Just, can you chill? Boom, 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 boom. Keep aspect covered. Like, why? I don't get these settings. I'm not gonna lie. Keep aspect. Okay, this is probably the one I want. And then fit width. No. I know this asset is not that big. This looks ridiculous, man. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's why. It's doing that. Layout, transform, size. That's why. Doom, 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 doom. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. The margin top is just a little bit more. 11? 11. There we go. 11. 11. Is that it? Have we reached it? We've reached it. Pixel perfectivity. I just made up a new word. Perfection. Perfection. Type background. Boom, 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 boom. Type icon. Type icon. Icon. Boom, 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 boom. Add. Boom, boom, boom. Purple. Boom, 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 boom. Type margin. Margin. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, why are you like this? Well, what's going on here? What is this ball? Where is this ball coming from? I definitely overcomplicated this. This is in the wrong spot. This is supposed to be over here, boy. You supposed to be over here, boy. All right. You supposed to be over here, boy. Okay. That's fine. We'll delete that. We'll delete that. Boom. All right. Let me pull the new art that you sent me. Save image. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Doom, 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 doom. There we go. There we go. That's about what we were looking at before. And all the sizes should be fitting in. So if something isn't fitting, that's just something I'm doing wrong. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Maybe. Maybe. I said maybe. You're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all... I'm not delivering the last line. Ooh, 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 ooh. There you go. Gamer delivers. You're my wonderwall. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me, that saves me. I'm just kidding. It was Maggie. Maggie delivered. Called Gamer out for no reason. He's like, what are you talking about? But let's be real. Gamer was singing it. I know you were singing it. You can't lie to me. Maggie just typed it out there. I can't believe you'd compare me to that. Ooh, the ultimate roast. So I roasted Maggie and Maggie roasted the Gamer. We have a double roast. How you guys feeling? You feeling toasty right now? You guys feeling toasty after that roast? Roast. I don't need to use a margin container. I could just place these icons, okay? Icon. Icon. Icon, Yukon. There we go. Is that right? We just slide it in place like that? We just slide it in. There we go. Roast. Maggie just getting hungry. Did you just eat a taco? God damn it. I'm kind of hungry right now, though. It's kind of close to the edge. It feels a little close, right?
Oh my, it's the steamed stinky ballsack, the best person ever.
That's me. I ate 2 tacos and I had a huge bowl of pad thai for lunch earlier. God damn. You going all in.
I just eat some dumplings.
Don't eat me. Pad thai? I haven't had pad thai in a hot minute. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've had pad thai. Why is this stretching the images? Like, this is not what I was expecting. Like, I'm getting so confused when I work with these things because, like, they're not working the way I expect them to. So screw them. I'm just trying to layer these things together, you know. You love pho? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's called pho. Pho. Like you're trying to curse somebody out, but you just can't quite catch the rest of the letters. Banana. Okay, I'm gonna throw these together. Type shenanigans. Type shenanigan shit. All right, let me see if Oh no 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 no. Man, I don't know. I'm gonna pull it out of here. We're just gonna go simple. I don't even know, man. What happened? What happened here? Where did they go? Where have they gone? They're just like gone now. Stop. Stop. We're gonna undo that. We're just gonna pretend that, you know. We're just gonna pretend that we did something there. Something about it hit different than other noodles. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I don't know either. It's pretty good. I think it must be the broth and the texture of the noodles. It's just all right. It actually, the hit is actually kind of similar to if you've ever gone to Japan and tried the ramen there. The hit is kind of similar. Because they got rich broth in Japan too. Like, it is rich. Let me try the different icons. Does it feel right? Chicken. Lemon. Don't scale it. Keep aspect, okay? You keep the aspect in the thingy, and we do the thingy, you know, we do the thing. Spicy. Boom, 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 boom. Why are they all changing sizes? Like, hello? I think I need to have a child node here. And this one's gonna have to be like a panel container? I don't know. We're gonna figure this out. Because this is where I need sizes to be consistent. Now that I want the sizes to be consistent, they're just like, no. We will not be consistent. We're gonna keep changing, and I don't care what you say. And that's what they're doing. Look at them. They're all just maxing out. They're size maxing over here. What is this? There's a great full place area. Lived in Tampa, but in Ohio, options are a bit sparse. That would be to be expected. You may have sent bigger ones. I don't think you did. Hold on, because like when I do this, it shrinks. When I just reset the size, it shrinks. So this must be something that's happening in here. It's just more UI bullshit that I have to deal with. Muffin maxing. Do you have a ramen place near you? It's expensive. Yeah, it's cheap in Japan. It's super cheap. Japan is on sale. What was it, like USD to JPY? So you can go to a ramen place, let's see. For about $6 you can get a ramen meal at a restaurant. $6. Japan is on sale. That's all it is. 160 yen for it. That is like so cheap. It is so cheap. Your money would go a long way in Japan. Change type. Yeah, like what I don't understand is why these are all just changing size now. They're all matching the size of the container, and I don't want that. Maybe we do a change type. Hold on. Change type. And this will be a panel. Just a panel. Alright. Type icon. Keep aspect. Reset the size. There we go. Now these can be together in happiness. So throw them in panels when you want them to have their independence for size. Got it. Flights aren't cheap though. True. Unless you're in Cali, I guess probably cheaper to go from there. Yeah, for Cali to Japan is like it's probably like a 9-hour trip or something. New York is like 14 hours. It's a long trip. It's a long trip. Would not recommend. Okay, so I think I know what to do here. And what we do here is we throw a little margin container. Yeah. Wait. And the margin container will be the full size of the thingy, right? Let's stop. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare scale that pepper up, okay? Don't you dare scale that pepper. Listen, I'm just trying to position you, dude. I'm just trying to position you. Okay? You chill. You chill, you pepper. You chill. You love the new bow body? I think it's great. It's great. It's actually kind of awesome. Bitter. Savory. Do these all need like their own areas in the card? Sweet. Yeah, they're all like slightly different in size, which means I have to position them slightly in different places. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. And check me, you sent the right ones. Yeah. Yeah, no, it seems right. It seems right. Chicken. Okay. So I think what we do here... Does this feel right now? That's a big ass pepper. You better not. You better not. I think we need to have the consistent sizing because all these need to be placed slightly differently. Do you think you can make them all a consistent size? Or at least, like, if they're not a consistent size, they could be... They can have, like, the same outer edge margin. So, they can be the same size sprites. They'll just need the same dimensions. Probably whatever the biggest one is fine. Let me see. So this one is 73, 66, 56, 60, 58. So probably 75. 75. Wait, no. What was this one? 76? 75 by... What's the biggest height? 66. Um, 75. Yeah, 75, 66. That seems to match the stuff that you gave, and then it also it'll do what we need it to do, probably. So let me say if this was 75 layout, 75, 66. Oops, I don't mean to do that. I don't want to do that. Stop. Boom, 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 boom. 75, 66. So if this was 75, 66, and then I try to change the icon. Stop. Stop. Why does it keep changing? Hello? Okay. Okay. So now let's try changing the icon. Let's see what it looks like. Maybe you don't need to do it. I don't know. Let me check. That one's kind of close to the edge, though. It's gonna resize them when I do this. That's the only problem. Chicken. Yeah, the chicken's like a little to the left, like. Boom, 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 boom. It's far too late. It's far too late. Yeah, they would need to be like centered. That's like my major issue here. They would need to be centered inside that box. So I know where to put all of them. They keep having to slide them over, depending on what they are. Okay, so yeah. So we'll work on the next part. Next part is boom, boom, boom. Delete this one. What is the rest of this now? This is like all the extra stuff on the card. Does it really need to sit in a margin container? I'll probably just do stuff in panel containers. It's probably okay. What is that? Get that out of here. I don't need the noise. Whoa, that is the entire bottom of the card. I'm gonna do another pull this out thing. Delete this. That's not necessary. I have too much shit in here. We have too much sheet. We have too much sheet, you know. Too much. Rarity panel. Rarity. I'm gonna call this rarity. Button name label. We'll get rid of this. Boom. Okay. Done, Ski. Thank you, Ski. Oh yeah, they're all like in the same spot now. That's perfect. Save. Avery 2. Yeah, they just need to be like swappable without having to muck anything around. Because technically I could program it in, but it would also be like a pain in my ass to have to do that. This is the easier approach. How long have I been using Godot? Probably somewhere around a half a year or so. Half a year or so. Welcome in, by the way. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. It's like the more you do it, the more things become easy, except for UI. UI just remains hard for whatever reason. I don't know why. Get rid of this HBox container. That's not necessary anymore. Place this at the top left. Oh. I don't want this to stretch wide though. There we go. Reset the size. You said Godot was a headache and then you tried Unreal? That's a bold move. But it's good to hear that it's been okay though. I guess you're making 3D though if you're doing that. That's insane. But yeah, I haven't tried Unreal. I haven't. I do at some point though. I want to try it at some point. I mean, like, if I want to be viable in the game industry too, like, you know, hireable for a game company, then I would probably need to use Unreal or Unity or something. I'm making myself not hireable by doing this. And it's like, what do you do, right? What do you do? There we go. We put this up here. Boom. It's good to check your options, though. That's a good idea. But for me, we're making a 2D game, so it's like we probably shouldn't use Unreal for that anyway, because 2D games aren't they like kind of hard to do in Unreal? Because it's meant for 3D. Let's do theme override. Let's do margin top a little bit less. Let's tick this guy up. One. Nope, wrong way. There we go. I have a very soft shadow. There's a new star background color too. Oh yeah? Wait, why are these are cut off? Hold on. It doesn't look like they should be. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's weird. These are absolutely cut off for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, let me check the star background too. Card star background. Oh, it's one for each type, right? Got it. Oh no, there's just two. Okay. It's just a new color. Got it. Oh, I didn't actually. I made this one myself. That's right. You think it works better with all the colors? Cool. Yeah. I could use something that goes better with all the colors. Can we do a texture here? Actually, I'm kind of curious. Do this as a texture here. Texture margins. To be fair, that probably just works. I don't think I need to do this though, because it's the right size it needs to be. Feel free to make your own text box. It doesn't matter to me. Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah, the star image is getting cut off at the edges. I do see that. I'm also not sure why, because 35, 33. 35, 33. Because, like, I see it. Right? I can see it in here. So I don't know why it's getting cut off. Hold on, texture rect. Oh no, they're all getting cut off. Um, wait, why is that? Why all that gang? Yeah, maybe do a double check. Yeah, it looks like the left, the right, the top, and the bottom. Just all the edges, actually. It's all the edges. All the edges. Which is weird because it looks like it fits in the sprite. Maybe I'm wrong. Mm-mm. Texture, filter. Nearest, this is like for pixel art. Linear? Might be an image of the issue itself. Yeah, I'm looking at the different ways that you could do this. Yeah, I think the image is, for whatever reason, not the right size. It's not liking what it's not liking what we're getting. But this is also like that's how it came out when you cropped it, right? I think it has to do with the blur at the edge, and it just you can see it cutting off. Maybe we remove the blur at the edges. It might just need to be a sharp sprite, and that might get rid of the issue. Boom, boom. That's fine. We'll keep moving though. Actually, this one might be a good one to do ink for. Ink it. Ink it. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Junior is up. So I need to burp. Let me make sure that this all runs. Window. Full screen. I do say burp, but like, let's be real. It's not a BR back. It's like be back in a bit, like a bit later. Burp. All right, let me see. So this should have a auto retry now. Boop. And we can kind of see the new cards that are coming out. So that's kind of cool. All right. Anyway, I need to step away for a bit. What happened to my face too? Yeah, I was asked a while ago. My face, I've seen everything. I've seen all there is to see. I'll be back. I need to get Junior ready. All right, be back in like 40, 50 minutes, I guess. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Old man sounds. Old man, why are you making so many sounds? Why are you making so many sounds, old man? What's wrong with you? Oi, 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 oi. Alright, well. Oi, 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 oi. Old man is going oi again. Tell the old man to stop going oi. Oi, oi. I say, I'm calling myself old man, but then gamer be like, am I a joke to you? Am I a joke to you? The answer is yes. Let's continue. Are we back? We're back. We're back. Let's turn this off. I'm sorry, gamer. Pseudo's not here. Gamer's turned into the punching bag. All right. Ding. Bam, 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 bam. Pseudo got a life. Pseudo's touching grass and he got a life. He's probably even eating the grass. He's doing all of it. They're both very easy to make fun of, though. Yeah. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that. There's just something to, like, when people don't get offended, is like, that just opens up everything. Someone can take a good joke. That's all it takes. They can take very good jokes. Or very bad jokes. They take all of them. Alright, Dex passed me a star. We have a star. You got a star. Cue Toad from Mario Party. You got a star. They always got like the craziest sounds. So ridiculous. Like, I don't know, like, who the hell does Toad's voice? They're just screaming all the time. Card outline. Hell of a voice on him. He got a voice box. Girl got a voice box on her. You know? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I see. So cool. We cleared up this one, this one, this one. Let's see how it looks. They don't look like they're being cut off anymore, so that's good. And it looks like it fits the style, so yeah, I think this works. I think we're good. I think we're good. We good, Dex. Like, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I hate this is finally a motivation to work on things. On my last day off, I need to go to bed in a few hours. Work is going to drain that drive so quickly. I mean, okay. Are you not able to do like a lobby kind of job where you can sit at a desk and do art, like a night shift or something? I don't know how you feel about having your schedule backwards, but like usually a lot of people that do that kind of job are able to do a lot of stuff in their they usually watch TV and don't do anything productive. But if you have a job where you have a lot of idle time and you're mostly just like sitting by, that's usually a good job that you can use to your advantage to get stuff done. There's not much right around here. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know what other alternatives there would be. I mean, like, I did mention to you yesterday, like, there are actually a lot of indie places. They are always looking for artists. Artists are like one of those things that they're always looking for. It seems like Because nobody really wants to use AI art. Let's be real. Like for coding, people might actually do some AI coding because like you can't see it. So it's not obvious that it was coded by AI, right? That's that. You just need to build a proper portfolio. I would even start, even with the most basic of portfolios, you could just start applying to stuff. That's what I would do. And then like if you get rejected, keep updating your portfolio. You can apply again. Just apply again. Hey, I updated my portfolio. How do you like me now? How do you like me now? No, that kind of thing. Thanks for sending that site. Yeah, there are more like it. But that's one that I pop on every so often, like just to see what kind of jobs are up. For programming though, the bar is like super high because you need like several years with X Engine, which is never Godot. So it's like Unity or Unreal. Like you always need a lot of experience with one of those. So it's like I can't apply to any of these. Well, I do apply to them. I get all rejected though. Understandably so, because I don't actually have an experience with those engines. But like art, I mean, they have like a few different types of art that people do, and then like that are standard for game at least. And you just stick to one of them and do it well. That's good. That's the nice thing about the arts. Like you could just do one of them well, and it'll apply to like whatever kind of game you're going for. So if you're doing pixel art and stuff, like great. There's a lot of pixel art games. If you want to up the pixels, fine too, because there are games that do that as well. They got all the ranges. I think for us in doing indie games, like this kind of art is, I feel like more uncommon for an indie game. Usually indie games do pixel art. But like, I mean, technically this is pixel art, right? Because it's made up of tiny little pixels, but I wouldn't call this pixel art. I don't know what you'd call it. Is there a term for this kind of art? Because I just don't know. It's just called 2D. Okay. It's called 2D. Got it. Got it. Which maybe kind of gives us a different kind of edge, because like a lot of indie games do not do like just 2D art like this. Like, you look up indie, like let's take a peek actually. Let's see what percentage is like in pixel art. Bam, 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 bam. Sorry, I was looking at the playthrough of this. Whoa, Hyper coming in hot. Welcome in everybody. We're just looking at a little bit of indie game stuff to see like consistency and kind of arts and stuff. I was a little curious, like what percentage is actually pixel art. What were you guys up to? By the way, our game over here, we've been working on this one for like 3 months. It's a hidden object game. Stuff's a little busted. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little busted. I need to fix it up a little bit. We got little helpers, so it's a hidden object game where you don't actually have to find everything. You have little helpers that help you find stuff. You collect more helpers and they help you do more stuff. That's just how it is. That's how it rolls. And there are a lot of different challenges that we're gonna implement on each stage. So you get the end result. You sucked only a little bit, which is pretty awesome. I don't know why this card is off to the side. I need to fix this up because like essentially when you collect a helper, you collect cards. When you collect a helper, you collect the cards, and then you could we're gonna have a whole menu where you could just equip them like this. This is like the basic menu that we started with. Boom. Bang. And we got, let's see, we got a shop where you can buy the stuff to decorate your room. Let me purchase this one too. Then you can actually decorate the room. You change the color, change the background, change the curtains. You can change whatever you want. Everything in the room is changeable, actually. 100% of it is. I don't have a printer. Whoops. That's my bad. But, you know, that's just how it is. You do that. Boom, 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 boom. Close. And then we have our skill tree, which is... I have a whole plan for the skill tree. I just implemented just a little bit of it just to test out the theory of how we'd implement it. And that pretty much sums it up. I mean, like, we're doing a little gacha aspect before over here where you can click this and unlock a bun. But we've kind of drifted and just went more into the collecting helpers in the actual canvas. So, like, you don't get them like this anymore. But this was kind of like one of the first ideas. Which was kind of cute. I really like the animation. Too bad I don't know what I'm gonna do with the animation now, but it's fine. It's fine. Maybe that's what we'll do when we open up the menu. I don't know. When we open up the menu to equip the cards. We'll see. Hey, how you all doing? How are you all doing? We also don't have a Steam page up for that yet, but we will soon. We will soon. I was thinking of just like throwing up some images today or tomorrow or something. I don't know. I'm a little sick today, so I don't. We'll see what we do. But then we could just push out our Steam page, and people could actually see it. You know, that'd be cool. No demos yet, though. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, I know. Bloom. Hold on. So what I did want to look at was like the indie games. I just had a curiosity, you know. Ooh, hand drawn. Let's look for indie. And then it would need to be like 2D stuff. So this is pixel art because Sea of Stars. This is 3D voxels. This looks hella nice. And this is just another shooter. Unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Rude. I keep seeing ads on Reddit for this one, so they're pushing this one hard to idler, I guess. But yes, it looks like kind of pixel art. 3D. You think an escape room would be fun to make? Hi. Hi, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Powered had a Wall 1.0 release, by the way. 1.0 release. I never played it. What were you working on, Hyper? I remember last time you were doing like a Pac-Man-esque kind of game. What you working on now? You meant to raid here too, but you screwed up. Oh shit. It's fine. I have never done a YouTube raid, and I don't even know how to do it. I don't even know how to do it. Played games today? Pac-Man like Jam Showcase was today? Awesome. Another one's on Friday. What games do you guys play? Wait, hold on. Wait, what? It says games and demos, so I don't know what you're playing. We do have Ace Attorney coming up for us. It got voted on. Luckily, you're rateable, though. Okay, well. You finally have someone you can raid into on both platforms if you do it right. Hey, well, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, I need to figure out how to raid on YouTube, and I need to figure out streams I could even raid into. Right? Clearly there is difficulty. Clearly. Is Power... This does not feel like an indie game. Isn't this like a AA studio or something? Like, this ain't indie. You can chew my ass. This ain't indie. They don't make it easy. Yeah, YouTube is not really the streaming platform. Like, there's a lot of stuff that gets in the way. It's like right into similar streams. No, we don't do that here. Good luck finding one. That's probably how it is. Is Power World really considered an indie game? Really? Why is this listed here? Pocket Pair? That seems too big for an indie game. Like, I know that they have, like, a legitimate studio with, like, people that work there and everything. They're pseudo-indie. We'll call them pseudo-indie, alright? Anyway, today we were kind of working on, What's up, Koki? We doing good? We were, listen, you called me a Puerto Rican frog, that's fine, alright? I'm a Puerto Rican frog now. That's just how it's gonna be. Cookie. I'm gonna blast off your eardrums. Like, if you've never been to Puerto Rico, and you stay there, like we had a house in the mountains, and when we would sleep at night, all we would hear all night is little cookie. They're like little squeaky frogs, and they'd make that sound all night. They don't shut up. So you got to put in like earplugs or something, or you just bear it. I don't know. It's just all through the night you hear that. It's so ridiculous. We were working on cards today, by the way. It is cute. You know, it is cute, but it's also annoying. They give you too much. You don't want that much of a dose, but they just keep delivering. Okay. These are going to be our little helper cards. Still working on getting the rest of the implementation in place, but we got something coming in. We got something coming in nicely. Just struggling a little with the UI. You know how it is. Bam, 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 bam. So let's do like maybe 4 pixels, maybe 5 pixels. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. So we got the stars working now. This is supposed to be the end result. Wait, hold on. Well, it's gonna look better than this, but like, this was kind of like the thing we're working with. Okay, so it looks hella cute. Boom, boom, boom. And Dex passed all the new stuff over here, which is awesome. Awesome, thank you, Dex. Savory 2. So we can actually push these in now. So these cards are gonna have like rarities, which is gonna be 1 star, 2 star, or 3 star, and then they're gonna have different types. This one's spicy. We're doing like flavors because they're buns. We have an onion alien. See, there you go. Everyone thinks it's an onion. It's a bow. All right, it's a bow. How dare you? I swear, like, I think 90% of the people think that it's either an onion or garlic. or garlic. And that just tells me that you've played RuneScape, haven't you? You've played RuneScape. That's what this is. Are you a RuneScaper? Let's test this theory and see if it's true. Do you play RuneScape? Or have you played a lot of RuneScape? Or some RuneScape? I need to test the theory. We need to know. Jenny! What the Jenny? Came out of nowhere. Left field Jenny. Left field Jenny. Yeah, this one is supposed to be a different one. I was just saying what the actual thing was. There we go. Okay, cool. Sweet 2. Okay. Good. It looks like it's in the right spot. Savory 2. Good. Bitter 2. Good. Everything is like aligning now. If I say I have, will it make you happy? No, not really. It actually wouldn't change how I feel. I'm just verifying a hypothesis that somebody else made, so I don't really give a shit. I just want to see if the hypothesis was true or not, but it's probably wrong. It's probably wrong. Jenny, jumping. You got the star. You got the goddamn star. You've gotten the star. How does it feel to get the star? Are you a champion now? Are you a champion? It's chicken. No RuneScape for me? Yeah. I haven't played RuneScape either. But like the RuneScape onion looks oddly like my character. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum-dum. No, this is not normal my character. My character is usually this one. But you know. But you know. Pemmy made this one for me yesterday, made me a stinky ball sack. I mean onion. I mean a bun. And now here we are. Here we are. Used to play RuneScape a lot as a kid. Like when I was in a browser, I dabbled in RS3 and some friends got Dragon Wilds. Yeah, goddamn man. Freaking games. I've used so much time. One game I wish I could take back is League of Legends. Like, I wish I could just never have played that game and done something better with my time because holy shit, what a waste of life. What a waste of life, that game. Do you run out of music? All right, game soundtrack, go. Non-DMCA game soundtrack. Somebody can recommend one, I'll play it. Do it. It's a mood. You still play it from time to time. I'm sure, yeah. It's nice to go back to the older stuff. Okay, so we're gonna have the bitter setup. So this looks good now. We can move on to this one is the other margin container. All right, this one is what are you supposed to be? You're just all this bullshit. Okay. This one's the skills. If nobody has a recommendation, I'm gonna play Stardew Valley music. And you can't stop me. 5, 4, 3, 2. Just kidding. There's no one. We just playing. Crazy frog type beat. What is that? Crazy frog type beat. Oh, you better. Hell no. I ain't playing that. You don't you dare. You're trying to focus and then you just have a frog screaming in your ear. Just pretending to be a motorcycle. It's like, holy shit. I can't focus on the things. How am I supposed to focus with the frog going? I remember, like, what was it on Cartoon Network that they played that a lot? They just had that, like, on every so often. I was like, man, what the hell is this? But I couldn't stop watching it. It does something. It does something to you. It just hijacks whatever in your brain. All right. Let's split this out. Boom, boom. So we're gonna move to the new-ish kind of thing, which is kind of cool. We're gonna get rid of the attributes here. Then we're gonna go ahead. Let's add a name. I guess this will be a texture rect. You should start streaming again. Maybe that'll motivate me to get things done. I feel like art is probably not too bad to do on stream too. Like you're just kind of chilling. You just talk a little bit. You just keep drawing. Like it's not too bad. Programming is is the one that's a little more iffy to me because like you need to actually like think, right? And then if you keep reading stuff, like you might get distracted, which I do all the time. It's like you lose the plot. But maybe it could happen with art too, I don't know. For art, I feel like it's more like you're just trying to get the lines right. You wouldn't stream your sad attempt at programming? I stream my sad attempt at programming all the time. It works out one way or another. Panel. Let's do a panel. Oh god. Man, this cold is like... Tell me how I have a fever with a cold. Like, hello. I have a freaking fever. With a cold. Maybe it's not a cold. All right, so this is not a panel. This is not a panel container. This is a panel. This is, what is this supposed to be covering? Let me rename stuff so I know what I'm looking at. Okay. Flavor panel. Cool. So this will be the panel for the label. We're trying to do the name label now, right? Which looks way better than my sad attempt. Way better. Let's do a redo on this one. A redo on this one. There we go. So what we could probably do, drink water. You think I got water in here? How dare? I'm just kidding. I'm gonna hydrate as well. Wait, hold on. I need to grab some water. All right, it's not a full cup, but like, it's not a full cup, but it works. You know what I should do? As a little side thing, I should this little avatar thing that I use on the bottom right. I'm pretty sure I can make something way better than this. Like, I can add effects to my avatars. I'm sure I could do this. And maybe do a little bit of Twitch integration with it. And it could probably do more stuff than just open its mouth and close it and wobble a little bit. Like, I'm sure we can go harder on this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why am I making up words? What the hell's going on? What are you doing? Why are you making up words? Why are you making up? All right, texture margin 20. Let's do more. 140 is it? There we go. 140. 140 on the right. No, that doesn't really work that way, does it? It doesn't really work that way. 145, 145. I don't know, man. I don't know. The only thing that might be tricky with
I'm going
this...
to lurk, but you keep being a tasty bun. You can do this, but if you can't, that's okay too. I don't know you, but I believe in you anyway. Onion orbo or potty, you're still just food to me.
God damn it. You're not allowed to eat me, alright? Then we don't have a streamer anymore, okay? Okay? We gotta stay alive. We're in this for the long run, but thank you for the lurk. Greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. I know I look delicious, though. I don't know what's so appetizing about this green stank coming off me. I think this guy needs a shower, but like, that's fine too. But thank you again for the lurk. Really appreciate it. You go do what you gotta do. SpongeBob is a spaz. It's surprising that he finished that statement. Sometimes he just goes and then he just cuts off. This happens pretty often. But maybe they fixed them. I don't know. Woo. So this kind of works out, right? I'm trying to make it so that like, what's the actual height of this? The height is 102. So let's do 102 as the height. 102. There we go. Beautiful. I don't know what this deal is that's going on at the edges. Like, what is that? What is that? I don't think it's this, right? It doesn't look like it. It can't be the sprite. I think it's something with the rendering. It's fine. I think it's something with the rendering. I don't know. Something's weird. Because I don't think I see green in the sprite. Do I? We're gonna have to investigate. I don't know if this is the sprite or if it's me. So let me find out. Let me find out. Show in file manager. Boom, boom, boom. Investigation begin. Bloom, 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 bloom. Oh, it is. It is this. Okay, cool. There we go. Yep. So it is not me. Cool. That's good to know because we could just fix it later. That's fine. That's fine. All right, good to know. So if it looks like this, like I want this to be able to expand to fit the thing. Because there's a lot of stuff that like I've had to fix myself, so it's like I don't know if this is me or if it's just like one of those things that you just gotta figure out, I guess. Okay. Cool. So inside here, I'm gonna add a child node, and this is gonna be a label, which is going to be at the center. It's gonna say Dex. There we go. Where the thingy label. I'll need to figure out how to get this to scale properly. Boom, 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 boom. Google Sans. Boom. Okay. Change type. Let's change this to a panel container. Panel or a panel. Whoops. My bad. Change this to a panel. Yeah. There we go. So now we change the panel size. Like what I kind of wanted to do was I wanted to make it expand if the name is longer automatically, but that's fine. I'm just gonna leave the default size of the thing. Boom, blim, blim, blim. So we'll need to figure out the small details here, but I'm just gonna change this. And I'm gonna actually change this to be a, I'm just gonna delete this. Okay. Let's just add a texture to texture rect. That's all I'm gonna do, texture rect. Which is gonna be boom, 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 boom. Card ribbon purple. There we go. We'll just keep it the default size. Alright, what was around the place that we're gonna have it? Let me see a reference picture. Bling, 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 bling. It's probably around right. I like how dynamic this feels. It feels good, Feels real nice. Okay. Name ribbon. Let's do this. Boom. Add child node. And this will be a label, which will just have the name. Button name. Boom. Bam, 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 bam. change the theme to this one. Boom. Okay. Immediately looking all right. Cool. Let's just probably center this one a little bit more. All right, that's looking good. All right, next part. Bam, bam, ba-da-dum. This is getting a little more simple, which is nice. Margin container 2, V-box container. So what we could probably do is have this as like a minimum size. And then expand these when you have more stars. I feel like the flavor text could just come out. It'll just be on the bottom. Right. Margin bottom, let's do like 10 steps on your mama. Steps on your mama. Should be good now? Awesome. Boom, bam, boom. Save image. Okay. Save image. The cleanups. I think the labels, these should work for labels. Like, they look good. They look good. What's kind of nice, too, is that you kind of kept that cartoony kind of feel, which is nice. Jump. 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 Jump around. How you been, by the way, Jenny? Yeah, I've been around for a bit. Everything good with you? Are you good? Are you good? Are you great? Are you amazing? Bloom, bloom, bloom. Alright, let's do this. Choop. Did I drop it already? It looks fine though. Looks fine. We're good. Yep, and these are all the same size too, I imagine, so they should swap out really easily. Which is awesome. This is coming along now. Very good. Very good. The big thing is going to be swapping between different ones. So I have the dinosaur one, and then I have the alien one. And then I could just use the portraits for the others, I guess. I don't know. As defaults until like we have the art for each one of them. But yeah, Dex, I think this height and width works for the card. If anything, I would almost argue that we could keep it a little bit closer to the edge, like the top is. So it could be like that, but like I'm also okay with it the way it is now too. Did good, just slam work, had internet issues, also typing issues on my computer, all good. God damn, you got a lot of things going on. Sucks. That sucks. Well, hopefully everything works out. It sucks when work gets really busy too. I'm probably gonna after I finish making this car, I'm probably gonna go off today. I'm still kind of sick, and I think I have a fever that's like coming back. It's like a light fever, but it's like I can feel it slightly. I'm probably just gonna lay down and watch a little TV or something after we finish this. let's go ahead and do this next part. So we're actually building out this thing now. It's actually looking a lot better and it's way more simple now. I should have, this is, I guess, one of the things you learn with UI too. Like sometimes you just gotta make things simple, all right? Sometimes you just gotta make it simple. I don't know how it looks when you resize it. It probably gets all kinds of busted up. Let me see. Oops. Make it float. Resizable is on. So it's resizable. Oh no, it's shrinking all right. It's shrinking. Look at that. It's shrinking. I didn't think it was gonna shrink, but it does. I guess we're doing something right. I didn't know I was doing something right, but like, that's cool. I thought I was doing it all wrong. So we got the name. All right, next up is this one we could leave for the last. Flavor, text, margin. Type panel, I'm gonna call this type panel. Flavor text. You drew them in small size, you might redraw them. Yeah, go for it. That's fine. That's fine. That'll probably work out nicely. Thank you for the follow, greatly appreciated.
Just followed.
Okay. Yeah, we're like doing no coding today. It's just all UI stuff. Name ribbon done. Button name. Margin container. So this is gonna be the next one now. Which, what are we encapsulating in here? This is a panel container now. Let's pull this one out. Because this does not need to be in here, right? Let's bring this panel container all the way down over here. Alright, so this is the panel container for the skills. Passive container. I'm gonna call it passive container. And then these are gonna have to be constructed, I think. But this is essentially how they work. They have a texture rect, which is the amount of stars that they are, and then they have the Ooh, wait, do I have skills in here, right? Skills, I do. Okay. We do have skills in there. Bloom, 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 bloom. And then I need to probably have like the type of skill that it is. Because like a skill can be like do more damage, but what's doing more damage? Is it the helper that's doing more damage? Or making the clicker do more damage? That kind of stuff. So we need to kind of figure out a way to classify skills as well, so they can apply to the many or to the single. And I think that's what we have to do. That'll be like a modifier in the skill. That's why it needs to be a class as well. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Boom, boom. Okay. So let's not think about that right now. Let's go ahead and just do some inked stars. Boom. So this will be the 1 star. Give this a theme. Google Sans, boom. There we go. That just fits better, you know? Like, this works a lot better without the, So what I could do here is I can make a minimum size, probably, layout, custom minimum size, which will be... I'll need to figure this out because like this is gonna work a little differently, right? Because 1 star is gonna look different from 2 star, which is gonna look different from 3 star. So I'll just have to build these out in a certain kind of way, which is fine. Let's give these a minimum size, which will be like an X of not 100. 50? 50 is probably good. And then expand mode, ignore size, keep aspect. Okay, keep aspect. There we go. Just keep the aspect ratio. And then this could just be like, can we center an image? Or would we have to do like this? Would we have to do like some kind of little, put them in a panel or something, right? I don't know. Let me see. I could just make different images for each. And that would kind of work. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about the stars right now. I'll worry about that when I get there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. But now they all have the same size, so it kind of works out. Boom, boom. Bloom, 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 bloom. Wait, is this the right star or is it the wrong star? Did it replace the last one? I think it did. And then the 3. Boom, 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 boom. So I'll have to fix the stars later. But like, at least I know what I'm working with now, so that's good. There we go. So that's cool. Looks so cute. So passive container is using a style box flat. We're gonna have to change this, I think, to so let's duplicate this. Boom, get rid of this one, change the type of this one, or maybe I could use I could probably do this. That's fine. Theme override styles. This will be a texture. Style box texture. Card box purple. There we go. There we go. Add a margin inside, probably. Panel versus panel container, which when? So panel and panel container both function differently. Like, I'm still kind of learning it myself, but it seems like when you want to use a panel is when you want to like place something somewhere, but also be able to do like this kind of theme override with texture racks, or you could do like whatever style box that you want to use. But it doesn't fit the contents inside of the panel. If you want to fit the contents inside and have it auto stretch, then you'd use a panel container. That way, if it gets longer and longer, the box will get bigger and And you can specify the texture margin. So like this will be like one of those stretch rect thingies. Right. Like I'm no expert, but this seems to be what. Like there you go. See, like I specified here the I've now specified this. I'm using a panel container. So it's automatically fitting the size of all these things inside. So I could probably change the size, and like if I was to make one of these bigger, now this is a panel container, so it'll automatically stretch this texture. I set the edges so that it won't stretch the edges, it'll only stretch the center. And I could go like, ding, ding. It'll stretch it out, see? So this is where you benefit. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, that seems to be it. If this was a panel itself, like hold on. So if I was to do like this, and this was a change type panel, now when I update the skill, the text is gonna overflow. It doesn't automatically stretch. Like these are, the size doesn't fit the content inside. That's the difference between panel and panel container. So if you want to fit stuff, use a panel container. If you don't care about fitting stuff and you just kind of want to change sizes however you like, then use a panel. That's the major difference. Man, there we go. Boom. Yeah, it's actually really good to know. I didn't read any documentation for this, unfortunately, so it's like I just found it out by just toying around with it. That's just how we learned it. You're just toying around. Boom, boom. I'm also gonna fix these stars later. I can't be bothered to fix them now. Skill. Oops. Copy. Delete this one. Boom. Skill. Boom. 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 Take this out. Put this in here. There we go. Delete this one. Boom. Put this one in the HBox container. There we go. And now we have evenly spaced stuff. Just kind of works. I can take out this skills label. So I'll give this like maybe. I'll give this like a default height, I guess. Custom minimum size, so let's go on, there we go. I don't know how big this will need to be, but I'll do like 130. Get 130 feels. Yeah, you've been trying to toy around. Yeah, UI is just that thing. That's just how it is. You just gotta toy around with it a lot, I think. You figure out eventually. It just takes, and then you proceed to do it again like a little bit later, and you just kind of forget everything. That just seems to be the way things go. So now if I do like fill with this should take up position, position, position. So these are all filling now, which is cool. And if I was to just take these out, then this will just be right in the middle. Oops, took the wrong one out, but yes, you get the point. Holy, why is this messed up? What was wrong with you? You! This one shouldn't be expanding. Ah. Why is this one? Stretch mode. Stop. Keep aspect centered. There we go. Okay. Boom. Boom. Cool. So this can probably be its own. I'm actually going to make this its own scene probably. Why is... Okay, I don't know why. This is acting a little bit weird though. Not going to lie. This one right here. This one does not need to be this big. Can you? Oh, can. Okay, it does have a minimum size. Ignore size. No, don't fit the width. Fit the height. Keep the height. There we go. Container sizing. Transform. Why is the size so big of this guy? Can you not? Shrink begin, shrink center. Shrink begin, shrink center. Okay, we're getting there. Keep aspect. Okay, there we go. Now I think we're good. Let's check it. And the last one. Yeah, that seems to do the trick. So the trick now is going to be keeping these smaller, I guess, so they fit. But I don't know. There'll probably be like some card stuff I do later with the text here, because this is probably gonna have to be a little bit bigger. Looks really good. Yeah, this came out really well, I think. Thanks. This came out way better than I thought we were gonna make. It looks like a legitimate card. I love it. We're officially card game makers. I could delete this one. Yeah, it looks hella legit. Oh, I can change the theme over here to this one. Yeah, if you don't use themes too, like these two help. Having different themes. And italic now works. Italic now works. Jump around, jump up and get down, jump around. Jenny, you have to utilize sling, okay? You gotta utilize the sling. Which one is this one now? What is this margin container? What's left in here? It's a margin container with a margin container with a V-Box container. Like, this is actually not even useful for us anymore. So let's delete this. Wow, this card has gotten a lot more simple. Okay, I love it. The structure of the card is simplified down by like a lot. Yeah, I guess you don't need to use like V-Box and H-Box containers for everything. Like, it's not. It doesn't feel like it's necessary for everything. Just have constraints and make sure you fit them. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you can catch the star. You can catch the star. The last thing that I had to do was so this is the flavor label. Flavor text label. Cool. And then this, the next thing would be right here in the middle. We need to specify so this might be the thing, right? You might need to specify something to be it with these two so that they can always just kind of fit. I don't know. We'll see. Then I'm gonna make another panel container, I guess, which is gonna be housing the other stuff. Wait. Control up. By the way, control up is your savior. Control up, control down. You can slide stuff up the tree. Slide it down the tree. Oh man. Oh man. Ah. Yeah. Because like it's a pain in the ass to drag stuff around sometimes. Like where the hell is this going? Control up, control down. You gotta control up all day. Yeah, there you go. I forget that it exists sometimes, and then like I struggle, and then I remember that it exists. Because that's one of my major contentions with the Godot editor. Like I can't drag and drop my shit where I want it to do, like where I want to drop it intuitively. It's annoying. It's super annoying. Okay. We're on this journey. We'll all learn it together. All right, the last bit that we gotta do. The last bit is okay. So we have the hexagon. How do I need to make this look? So I'm gonna actually pull up the picture because this would be easier to see if I just pull up the picture and just save it. I don't know why I haven't done this. Okay, so this is the picture we're trying to recreate. Like, it looks good. Okay. So we're kind of getting there. Yeah, this one's supposed to be green, actually. Let's change the color to actually be the right types and stuff. So this one is supposed to be the green. This one is where is it? Card type. Wait, am I missing one? I think I'm missing one. Oh no, it's yellow. Whoops, my bad. It's sour. Why is the alien sour? Ew. Ew. The sour alien. Ew. What's up? What's up with you? How you doing, Doomster? Welcome back. Welcome back. Boom. There we go. So all this stuff swaps over, essentially, or should be swapping over when I change the card. These are all the things that we need to kind of build up inside the resource in the scripts. It is Wednesday. Are you excited for Wednesdays? I mean, it's hump day. So, I mean, some people are excited for hump day, though. Not because Wednesday. Name ribbon. And the chat devolves. Quite simply devolves. How dare you? How dare you make this not safe for work? What are you doing? Why would you do this? Doo-doo-doo. Cool. This all just swaps over beautifully. It looks so beautiful. Okay, I gotta get rid of that panel at the top, but like, it's looking good. I'm still placing stuff. I'm almost done though. I'm like on the last bit. I still have to like do the stars properly. I'm probably gonna have to make a star scene and then just like push those in there. Because there's no way. Or I guess a skill 1 container. I could do this. Skill 1 container. Right? And I could just go like this. Access unique name. Alright, let's say skill container 1. Skill container 1. Right? Boom. 2. And then skill container 3. And then I can just make these invisible, right? Then I don't have to do... This is like the easier way to do it, probably. Skill 1 label. Skill label 1. Skill label 1. Bum, 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 bum. Skill label 2. And then we'll do skill level 3. Actually, this solves the issue. Skill label 3. This actually solves the issue, so it's cool. Perfect. It's not finished yet, yeah. It probably looks a little chaotic because it's not done. Look, this is supposed to be what it looks like when it's finished. Because it's supposed to be a little bit like this. Something kind of like that. So we're still working on it. I'm just building up the picture. But there is definitely too much white space right now. That is true. That is a valid point. Valid point. I do appreciate feedback though, so that's good. All right. So this is where we'll do the thing, all right? Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, like right there. That's probably fine. Theme override, so we'll not have a thing here. And then we'll go ahead and place the texture rect. So to build this up, we'd probably need to do a That's fine. I know you're not trying to be negative. It's feedback. I like feedback. Give me all the feedback that you can. Don't hold back. Because I want this to be good. For it to be good, I know I'm going to do shit wrong. I do shit that looks ugly or bad. So I could use all the feedback possible. Don't worry about hurting me. I don't get hurt. I don't get hurt. All right? I'll just cry a little bit on the side. Just kidding. Okay, so this could probably be a what was it? H box, B box? Sheet, man, stop. H box. And let's give this a. See how pixely there? I'm gonna redraw them. I mean, like, we're not gonna zoom in that much, but you do you. If you wanted to redraw it, go for it. It might look a little smoother if you do redraw them. But I mean, I can't really tell that much. All right, so we'll have 3 things here. 1, 2, 3. This should actually be centered. Vertical alignment bottom. Vertical alignment from the bottom. And this should actually just be oh, that's why. HBox container. Okay. This should just be in the center. There we go. Perfect. So the first thing is the shoe. We got a shoe. Perfect. Then the next thing that's gonna be is gonna be this thing. Card hexagon. Card hexagon. Go! I choose you. The last thing is gonna be an arm. The buff arm. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. You don't know how perfect you are. Okay, so these need to stop stretching. Keep aspect. Keep aspect. Keep aspect. Are they supposed to be a little smaller? I think they are. Okay. His mirror does look a little crooked. It's absolutely a little crooked. Okay, I thought it was just me. I'm not drunk. Good. Good. Good to know. I'm not drunk. We're good. Give them a little more spacing between. So we'll give the H-box separation slide up a little bit. There we go. Around 30. Probably feels good. Made that one kind of fast. Yeah, it's fine. Sometimes I just think like, are my eyes broken right now? Sometimes they are broken. It's totally legit. Font size. Label. All right, let me just do one of these first. Theme. Stop. All right, there we go. Oh, this is finally popping up as a theme. Great. That is wonderful. Wonderful. What happened to buff arm thingies? I don't know what you're talking about. What buff arm thingy? There's a lot of buff arm thingies that we got going on here. I mean, this is one of them. Relish on my glory. Bloom. Bow before the Savior. Hold on, wait. Can you slide this down? Yeah. Oh no, the nubs. How do they grab anything? Ding, ding, ding. Oh, I know what to do here. So let's set a minimum size. In case the number does go over 10. In case it does go over 10, right? How big is the size, bro? Oh, this is why I'm dumb. Whoops. Okay. So we'll do like 40, I guess. 35. Can you not? 40. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I wanted right here. We're on it. We are on it. Horizontal alignment, center, baby. Then we do another one of these. Perfect. Perfect. Speed label. Strength label. Cool. All right, we're done. And maybe consider this one complete. For the most part. That slant is throwing me off. I can feel it. I see it. I mean, technically, that's for resizing, right? Well, let's check to see if it resizes. Let's see if I did the thing. Let's see if we did the thing. It was resizing before just fine, so. at that. It resizes different resolutions just fine. We're good. You see that? You see that beauty? That beauty? I mean, I am anchoring them. I am anchoring them. I'm changing the position after, and I guess it calculates based on the resolution, which is kind of cool that it's just doing it fine. So how I made it like this just seems to work, which is less complicated than I thought I would have to do. So let's friggin' go. Let's friggin' go. Is there an expand all option? Expand. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go insane. Where's my card? Give me my card scene, like, hello. Cheat. Card. Card. That GD. Do I not have a script for the card? Oh shit, I don't have a script. Hey, well, what do you know? I thought I had a script for this. Am I drunk? Always drunk. Okay, let's make a script. Let's rename this too. Card. Oh, it was already spelled out. Dummy, it was spelled out, you dummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of stuff to update. So I think we're kind of done with this for the most part. I think this can slide down just a little bit. Or is it this one? Just like give it a nudge. All right, there we go. There we go. Yeah, so I was giving things like minimum size and stuff so that it could actually it could do what it needs to do, you know? Live its best life. We're freaking good though. Holy shit. Right, I need to change the settings. Whoops. Ah. There we go. I think this came out pretty well. I'm sure we can make small tweaks to just like kind of finalize it, but I think this is the plan going forward. This is probably the plan going forward. This is it. We've hit peak carddom. Let's freaking go. This box could probably be a little bit bigger, but it's fine. We'll adjust it as need be. Okay, so let's go to. I had this blank in the back the whole time, but like we haven't been in the editor at all. Kind of funny. Oh, oops. Go to card here. Rules card. To export var card data. Okay, so we're gonna do a lot of things for here. Cannot parse class. I can't parse your face, all right? What do you mean you can't parse class? It's right there. Don't you lie to me. It's lying. The LSP is lying. See, look, the arrow went away. It's like, just kidding. If card data, func, load, Card. Okay, let's do that. Card data. Data, card data. Load card. And then we'll pass in the card data for startup. Just so we can just, you know, muck around. Hate it when my face isn't a valid resource. I know, right? Me too. You gotta level up your face game, alright? Become a valid resource, okay? You're not living your best life unless you're a valid resource. Did I say that? Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying, man. I don't even know what I'm saying. Like, majority of the time. Is that straight now? Wait, hold up. Okay, now maybe my eyes really are busted because it still looks slightly slanted. Wait. I said new one, it still looks crooked. Okay, it's not just me then. Cool. Hexagons are hard. Not if you use Inkscape, probably. If you use Inkscape, it's probably actually really easy. Yeah, there's like, it shifts off one. Let me get that right in the middle. I think if you do Inkscape, like you can. I think they don't they have like already kind of built-in hexagons already that you could use. I don't even know. Yeah, that might just be the easy way to do it. That actually might just be the easy way. You're literally you're drawing hexagons in GIMP? I would think that does GIMP not have hexagons like they have stars? Like I would think they would have hexagons too. It's kind of surprising. Okay. Can I parse card data? Sure. Okay, so let's see. We have the card frame. Bun picture. Sure. Card frame. Type. Let's do type. Do I only have one type thing here? Did I not pull in the other one? Oh my god. I didn't pull in the other one. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Oh, I don't have a thing for it. Okay, cool. That's why. That would make sense then. Wait, card data is really not a thing. Why? It is a thing. What do you mean? Can I parse global class card data from... It's not a global class. You're a global class. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm confused. I'm actually confused. Yeah, the star is a brush. Yeah, I was thinking that they have a star as a brush. They might have a hexagon as a brush too. But Inkscape is probably still the better option for this one anyway, because a hexagon. That's literally a mathematical shape. By definition, it's an Inkscape task. Okay. Is there just something wrong with Godot? Is it crapping out on me? No. Could not parse global class card data. Oh, wait. Is there an error in here? Right, I just want to... Yeah, it would... I can barely draw a circle, alright? You give me a hexagon, and I promise you will not get a hexagon. I promise you, you will not get a hexagon. That's my promise that I could deliver on. Okay, so did I just never save this or something? Like, okay, fine. I think it was just in an error state and I just never saved the file. That was the issue. Like an idiot. Okay, so we can walk through all the things one by one. Bloom, 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 bloom. Bloom, bloom. Bloom. So what do we want to do here is let's sort out the card, okay? We'll start with the card frame. The button picture can go at the top. Button picture, card frame, type, background, yeah. Name ribbon, button name. These can go together. Skill container 1. Am I missing stuff here? Skill label 2, skill container. I'm missing skill label 1. Okay, that's fine. Find the 2, replace with a 1. Do it again. Whoops. Okay. Sure. Speed label. Am I missing strength label 2? I am. Oops. C to this. Strength. That is a thing, right? Strength label? Did we not do this? Missed it. Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna group these into the parts that they are. These are called skills, but they're actually passives, but they're also skills. I don't know, man. I'm going between names because I don't have a solid picture of what I'm doing with them. I just know they need them. Name ribbon. Okay, cool. So let's load the types based on the we'll load the types based on the things that they need to be, right? So let's do like can I just make this a tool as well? I could make this a tool. I could just do like set load card, load card value. Can I just do this? Does that work? Is it erroring? It's erroring. It hates me. It hates me. It absolutely hates me. It's not happy with that either. Can I just... It would... Oh, okay, I can just do that. Okay, cool. Cool. If not value, card data equals value. Oh, and I could do card data equals value. If not card data, or if card data, then we'll set it. Now, when I do this and I change it in the editor, then it's gonna automatically just update the thing. So we could try this out with... What are we gonna change? I'm gonna change the name of the card to Dex. From Dex to test. Okay. Test. Okay, cool. Let me close the scene. Close all scenes, actually. Close all tabs. Hard. Okay. And now... Skill label 1 not found. That should be this one. All the star's way too dark. Okay, so let's change this one. Card. Do we have a Dex one? Oh no, we only have Bunzilla. Where Dex at? Add a new card. Add new resource. Card. And we'll call this one Dex. Dex. Let's do that, and this should we call load card. If not data, we'll just return, and then we'll load the name up first. Bun name equals data dot display name. For whatever reason, I don't have an LSP anymore. It's quit and left the building. That's fine. Bun name.text. Whoops. Left the building. Okay, let's go ahead and update this here. So this will pass into Dex. And there it is, Dex. Sweet. So the rest would just be hooking up all the other stuff now. So the rest would be setting up like a card resources kind of thing. And these would all have to be like paths to the files. So I'll probably work through this next time. I'm gonna get ready to head out. I'm gonna relax a little bit. I feel like my fever is coming back. Boom. Where you guys want to go? Where you guys want to go? Let's do a commit, by the way. Let's do a commit. New card. Yay. Yeah, it took a while. Where you guys want to go? Where are we going? Bum 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 bum. Holy hexagon, that one looks straight. But the placement of the line looks off slightly. This is rough, I can feel it. The center line feels like it's slightly misaligned. It just doesn't line up, right? Are you able to just like add another pixel or remove a pixel from the Maybe you don't have to do it from top to bottom. I don't know. Friggin' hexagons, man. Friggin' hexagons. All right, I'm gonna raid out. Let's go raid. Boom, 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 boom. It's slightly askew. You can fix it. Sweet. Software and game development. Roleplay for server Discord. Dev work? I mean, what's dev working over here? Hold on, wait. Let's go to a different one. Blue no. Actions, key maps. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All fuzzed out. Armor Core clone development. That sounds 17 hours. All right. Does that mean that they're gonna go off soon? They're gonna go off soon. There's no. They're gonna go off soon. There's no way, right? There's no way. What are we working on here? I don't know what you're working. What are you working on? I can't tell. We move on. Let's see. Boom. Come meet the ninja building Rain's game integration UI. It's nice that I'm not in a rush. I could just slowly look for something to raid into. Does anybody have a suggestion? I'm open to suggestions as well. Well, let me see who I'm following actually. Who am I following? Who's that? Following. Q's on. I kind of want to go do a dev stream though. No? I want to go to a dev stream. Dev. It was there. I saw it. Software. I guess art's not too bad too. They're doing art. That's cute. But it's Spanish. Wait. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I don't know what was going on there. Oh man, I'm struggling today. The usual suspects aren't on. Air is the witch? Okay. If I can spell that. Airs. Can they have spaces in the name? No. I had put arse. Yeah. Oh, I put okay, there we go. I'm not seeing it. The channel is not coming up. It's not coming up. Unless I'm spelling it wrong. I don't know. Or if not, we'll just go to Q. I was gonna go to Q. Alright, let's raid Q. It's been a bit since we raided Q. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining in. Peace out. I'm gonna go relax a little. Maybe fever will go down. We'll see. Peace out. Have a good rest of your day, night. Later.